Hello, my name is India, aka IndiaJanay, and we are here with.
This is Izaiah Scroggins, aka Obeze, aka Scroggins Photography.
This is the second edition of my Project Faces series, and we are still in volume 1. We are doing the interview today. The photos that you will see are going to be on my Instagram and his Instagram, and I will put the link to his Instagram in the description below. Make sure y'all check him out. His photography is amazing. And let's get started with the interview. You have been into photography since you were in high school. What inspired you to get into this certain medium?
Really what started it all was because my first passion was animation, but after seeing how much...
I never knew that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after seeing how much it does take to get into the animation field and how long of a career you have to have, I felt like photography was like the closest thing to getting close to that path. So, and I figured I can learn that path easier and whatnot, especially because I've always loved film and anything in that sort. So, got into it and stuck with it to this day still. So,
out of all the years I have known Zay, I never knew that he was finna be an animation person. Like, that's gross. That's so crazy.
I don't talk about it a lot.
Why?
Been focusing on the now because that's still something that's gonna happen later in the future. So,
Okay.
yeah. I still have a passion for it. I just felt like getting into photography will be an easier step into that field. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Outside of photography being a passion, a hobby, or just something you simply enjoy, what ways has it bettered you in your life?
Yeah, it's helped me in a lot of ways. It's helped me on the business aspect, just understanding how business goes. As far as that, it's helped me when it comes to talking to people and how to talk to people and just how to read people better, stuff to that effect. It's taught me to just how to express myself more through my art with photography. Mm-hmm. And it also just taught me how I can just bring, a lot of joy to others seeing my work and inspiration to people that want to get into this field as well.
Love that answer, by the way. If you could talk to your younger self of maybe 15 or 16, what would you say to him, and would you change anything from now?
A lot to say. I definitely would say don't be timid a lot, because I was doing that a lot, and just don't be so in your head when it first came to getting into this field and just how to approach it, and don't lean on not having what you don't got and lean on what you do got. Lean on that more, and that's what will push you further more than anything to the point where you can eventually get what you want. Mm-hmm.
Setting yourself up.
Yeah. So, just focusing. I guess I was just too ahead of myself. That's what I would tell my younger self, like, just, slow it down, because it's going to come in due time, which, is happening now. So, and still continuing in due time. Mm-hmm. So.
Also love that answer. And y'all, Unc is speaking right now. Set yourself up, but don't, what's the word? Self-sabotage. You were introduced to the Dallas scene in 2020/2021, correct?
Yes.
How would you say it has helped you, and what things would you recommend to people with how things are going within the scene?
I would say coming into the scene, of course, it's all about living and learning, trials and tribulations through it all. Learning who you... I guess in a creative aspect, learning who you want to work with, who you don't want to work with, who you eventually want to work with. From what I've seen into these last couple of years being in the scene. So, and how it's changed over time is just really like my viewpoint on how everything has changed and stuff like that. And since I worked up the portfolio over the last couple of years, now it's like, for me, I already knowing who to find in the scene, or I already know in the scene who I want to work with or do this project, etc. So, never really run into them problems where, like hiccups happen and I want to work with this person or that, because it's just something now that I just already know or know from word of mouth. So, yeah.
So it's kind of like you live and you learn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you might not even be able to think about it like right on the spot, but who would you say is your favorite artist? It could be any genre. And what is your favorite song from them and why?
I got like 5 people in my head from like different genres. So, okay. But I would say Kendrick Lamar on the hip hop side. And one of my favorite songs from him, like top 5, is definitely Black Boy Fly. That's coming off of his Good Kid, Mad City album. And I really, really enjoyed that track because in the song, he talks about just his come up in Compton and growing up and how just being in that environment with him and his friends, it just felt like there was just no possible way. And I can just relate to that because, growing up in this environment and in a middle-class family, we just get what we can get and stuff like that. But, the dreams we have at times just feels like some days it just ain't no way we can get there and there's no possibility. And it's just a dream, literally. But in that song, he just talks about how, he comes up past his friends and starts being successful and all that. And just a very empowering song on something you can reflect to your own self.
I think City, honestly, I love the whole album. No skips. However, I'd say either Think About Me / I'm Dying of Thirst or Shireen, a.k.a. Master Splinter's daughter. Like, it's just so good, so timeless. Like,
Okay, definitely I would have to throw in Outkast. I would say one of my favorite songs from them, let me say the catalog is insane.
let's start with the album. What's your favorite album?
Ooh, okay. Probably Aquemini.
I already knew it. Like I said that.
It's just the groove to that album. You can play from the first track to the last track all the way through. Okay. But special shout out to Speakerbox in the Love of Below. So, okay, yeah. Other artists, other artists, I would have to definitely include Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. But okay, first, yeah, because Janet Jackson, she's my all-time favorite R&B. Well, she's more so pop, but female artist. Mm-hmm. So, but first off with Michael Jackson, you already know that it's I can't even talk. But for him, it comes to songs, and I'll say for him, it would be Rock My World. I don't even want to. Oh my gosh! But that song is just awesome. You hear that mug anywhere, I gotta bust out something. It's like the spirit of him just comes within you, and it's like, dang, like this dude is insane.
Very much so.
It's insane. And then speaking of him, when it comes to Janet, I would say my favorite song from her is All For You. Yes. Yeah. It's all for you. Dun, 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 dun. It's all for you. Yeah. Yeah. She crazy. She crazy for putting No, she's crazy for putting out that hit. Yes, so I would say my fifth person, since I kind of talked about all genres. The Linkin Park, for sure. That band, been with them since, well, yeah, since day one, for real. So, style that they do, I just always cherished and loved. And their first like 4 or 5 albums, all the way up to the '07 album, like timeless records.
I don't know much about Linkin Park. I know a couple songs, so I might just lay it on them.
But yeah, Linkin Park, number one for sure.
So this is gonna be the last question. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we finna get deep. Finna get deep. All right. What is the most heartwarming or kindest thing someone has done for you, and why was it so impactful?
I feel like this is still like the biggest impact because it set off everything up till now and continuing. And it's my mom buying me my camera. I still use to this day for my birthday. To this day. And that was back in 2018. I've had that camera. So, and then taking that camera all throughout the country, and I'm still going to around the world later this year. And that's the camera that has gotten me paid, has gotten me opportunities, that has built friendships, relationships, all that, all the above. So I say from her giving me that, because she knew like how much I love photography and all that, and she did what she could to get that for me. So that's definitely something I always cherish that she did.
Shout out to Mama Scroggins. Hey. All right. What would you like to say to the camera?
Okay, so what I want to tell to all the beautiful people out there is, if you got a passion, truly chase that mud. Don't let no one stop you. Don't let, online stop you from doing what you really want to do in this world. If you truly want to chase it, don't let the financial stability stop you. Don't let, just anything. Like, just go get it, because we're not promised the next day. So why not? We all gotta start somewhere, and it's not how you start. So I'll tell you that. So.
Hey.